Welcome to the episode 11 Reality Podcast. I am your host, Ricky Valero. On today's episode, we are going to be breaking down the news of the Traitors Season 3. The cast was revealed. I'm going to break down my thoughts of the cast and give you maybe some early predictions on who the Traitors might be and who may win the overall show. Obviously, we are still probably 6 or 7 months away from the show being on television, probably with the debut in early January, like season 2. But season 2 was remarkable. It was crazy. It was wild. It was phenomenal. It had some great cast members. And season 3 definitely has some people to chat about. So let's go ahead and dive right into this cast. All right. Where we go, we are going to dive headfirst into this. Obviously, let's see. Obviously, we know Trishelle and CT were banished the game's final traitor cake to win the prize. All right, season 3. Here we go. The full cast is revealed. Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser. This is one I'm super excited about because he's got the personality to really strike gold on this show. He's one of the people that we're going to want to keep around just for the simple, pure fact that he's going to be must-watch TV every single week. That's the reason why I want Bob Harper on the show, as long as he is one of my favorite contestants that is going to be on season 3. We're starting out fresh and hot. Also, I want to say there's going to be a few people that I don't know, that I'm not well aware of. So for those individuals at home watching this show right now, give me the tea. Give me the tea in the comments on some of these people that I don't know. Are they going to be drama? Are they going to be great? Give me all of the dirt in the comments below. Coming in number 2, Bob the Drag Queen. Like, this is one of them. I'm not familiar with the Bob the Drag Queen's game. How is their game? Talk to me about it. You know what I mean? Give me some information because I'm excited no matter what. All right. Brittany Haynes from Big Brother. This is a solid addition. I like this one a lot. I'm a big fan of Brittany. I think that she's going to be a great addition to this cast. I'm really very, very excited about that one. This is a big one. I do believe, though, there's going to be a target on Brittany's back, though. I do say that. All right, Caroline Wigger from Survivor. Not familiar with the game. I've seen a lot of hype around her. I've seen a lot of people excited about this casting, so I'm excited about this casting. Okay. Chanel Ayan from The Real Housewives of Dubai. Haven't watched the show. Guilty as charged there as well. Somebody tell me about Chanel. Let me know about Chanel in the comments. Let me know if you're excited to see Chanel on the show. Chriselle Staus from Selling Sunset. Familiar with her game, familiar with her being on the show. We'll be interested to see what she does on this show, though. This is definitely a different dynamic. You know what I mean? We saw some people play the game last year, and we saw some people kind of ride some coattails. I want to see some game. I want to see some strategy. I want to see people throwing people under the bus and ready to go at it. Sierra Miller from Summer House looks like she is spunky and some fun. I don't know who she is. I haven't watched Summer House. Again, let me know in the comments below. Excited nonetheless. All right, Danielle Reyes. This is a name that I know my buddy Reality TV _ fan told me that this is the one we should be excited about. Danielle Reyes. This is a huge one. They told me all about him. I couldn't be more excited because they are excited. They told me about how great they are. Let's dive into it. Dolores Cantina, spunky. I know of her. I've seen clips on social media. Again, I've never watched The Real House of New Jersey, but I know who Dolores is. This is another great casting, in my opinion. Duranda Medley, not familiar with the game. Not familiar with her game. We got some housewives galore up in this place. You know what I mean? You're telling me we have a jam-packed cast of people, and we're going to cast Zac Efron's brother? Like, we get half Efron. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? This casting to me is confusing. I'm not there for it. Gabby Wendy from The Bachelorette. Not familiar with the game. Never really watched The Bachelorette. I'm going to start tuning into The Bachelorette. I'm excited to check it out. Jeremy Collins from Survivor. This one's a good one. Know of Jeremy. Very excited to see Jeremy on the cast. Nikki Garcia, pro wrestler, the Bella Twins, pro wrestler. Very excited to see what she brings to the table. Definitely feels like they could have went a couple different avenues elsewhere in the pro wrestling world. Definitely think the Miz would have been perfect for this game. That to me would have been lights out. This is the number one casting of this entire show. Boston Rob. Boston Rob's going to be back on our TVs very, very soon after doing Deal or No Deal Island. Loved watching him on that. Loved seeing him back on the screen. He's Survivor veteran, Survivor pro. The only downside of Boston Rob is everybody knows Boston Rob. And that to me is going to put a big target on his back. And especially if these people just recently watched Deal or No Deal Island and watched the way that he played the game there, Boston Rob might be the first one out just because. Robin Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac. Not familiar with their game. Somebody let me know. She looks feisty right there. Oof, she looks like she's ready to snap on somebody. Britney Spears' ex. We're not going to talk about him at all. Tom Sandoval. This guy just seems to keep getting casted on things. I'm not a fan of anything I've ever seen of this guy, but maybe he could change the tune here. Maybe he can do something. But I think that this guy's a little bit of a weasel, and I feel like if he is able to skirt his way around the bushes, he might find himself in that finale. I also feel like he might be a good potential the traitor, just based on the fact that people would think maybe he would be a traitor, and then you can use that to his advantage. Tony Vlachos from Survivor, game player. We need to have game players in this game, and I really hope that he's one of them, stepping up to the plate. Wells Adams, Bachelor in Paradise. Don't know who he is. Don't let me know in the comments. He looks a little too nice for this show for me. All right. And then, of course, Lord Ivor Mountbatten from he's a British Royal, is going to be on the show as well. No, poor guy doesn't even get a picture here. But, all right, folks, from this cast, who do you think has the potential of being the traitor? All right, we get a couple traitors every year, so I'm going to give you my early predictions on who I think are going to be the potential traitors. I think there's some obvious choices that we would love. I'd love to see Danielle Reyes as one of the traitors, but I don't think that's going to happen. But give me Nikki Garcia as one of the traitors. I think right off the rip, Nikki Garcia is going to be one of the traitors. I really feel like that's going to happen. I feel like that's kind of a slam dunk, maybe. But yeah, I definitely think that's one for sure that we definitely need to keep an eye out. And man, I'll tell you what. I'm battling in my head, I think, a little bit, and who else I think could be good traders here. Let's see here. Like I said, Danielle Reyes is just too obvious. You know what I mean? Just way too obvious. Maybe Gabby Wendy, just because she was on The Bachelorette, Dancing with the Stars. Jeremy Collins, I think, would be a fantastic one. He won Soul Survivor Cambodia. That's definitely a good one. But I'm stuck. I think I'm snug on definitely Jeremy Collins, Nikki Garcia, and give me Dolores Cantinilla as the three traitors. What do you guys think of the cast of season 3 of The Traitors? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk soon.